Hey, my name's Nick. I'm with Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida. We're the #1 Class B RV dealership in the state of Florida. We're #2 in the entire United States of America. And I am super duper excited to tell you about this Super C that is behind us. This is not a Class B. This is not even a B+. It's not even a small C. This is a super duper Super C. This is a Dynamax Isata 5 Extreme Edition. And when I tell you extreme, I mean extreme. This coach puts the X in extreme. From the color to the liquid springs to the lithium to the storage to the quality to the, everything, the wheels, the bumpers, everything that this Super C has to offer is unlike any other Super C on the market. And when you go inside, it's super luxurious, very comfortable, very high quality. So Dynamax is a household name. Dynamax has been making these things forever. And when they came out with this extreme one, I told my guy at Dynamax to give me as many as you possibly can. And they've been giving them to us. We love them. We sell the heck out of them all over the country. And then I saw this one with the desert tan theme on it, and I fell in love with it. I said, everyone has black RVs and gray RVs. I want a desert tan RV. So the challenge, he said, Nick, you're in Florida. You don't sell desert tan RVs. I said, I don't care. The challenge is somebody gonna buy this extreme Dynamax Isata 5? So this is unlike any other RV on the road. This thing looks like any other RV on the road. This thing drives like any other RV. Very unique, very insane. From the liquid springs to the 40-inch wheels to the tons of storage. I love the desert theme on it with the compass rose, the light tan, that kind of copper look to it. I think it looks awesome. But you can see the way it looks. Let's dive into all the storage. So the entire bottom is all storage. Everything that Dynamax does on this is overkill. From their storage to their hinges to having 2 air conditioners in a 30-foot RV, to having an 8-kilowatt diesel generator in a 30-foot RV, for having, some of these storage bays are insulated. Some of the storage bays have heaters built into them. This has an Expion lithium system. Right now it has 740 amp hours of lithium with a 3,000 watt inverter. We can double this to go 1,480 amp hours of lithium battery. So, and have an 8-kilowatt generator. Not that you need it, but this 8-kilowatt generator can have 10,000 hours on it and still be running as good as new. So lots of storage. You know what's cool? These are very high quality doors. They're insulated. The hinges, you barely have to shut it. You barely have to touch it to make these things close. Very simple, one finger, and it just shuts. Very nice, very easy. I love these Buckstop wheels with these big Continental tires on them. Liquid springs are in the front, liquid springs in the back, liquid springs in the front. It's a whole liquid spring system. And what's so great about it is the true leveling. So you don't have to have jacks that go into the ground that level you, because the suspension system levels you out. By pressing a button, it just automatically levels the suspension. And so right now, if we go look at that monitor, it tells you what your roll is and tells you what your pitch is, and then it'll get you to perfectly level just by pressing a button, but nothing goes in the ground. Everything is based upon the suspension. And then while you're driving, it can raise them and it can lower the suspension while you're driving. Depends on what you're doing. It can make the ride comfortable, sport. It can make it when you're going off road and you need it to be a little higher. It can just raise a suspension by pressing a button. And liquid springs, I drove this yesterday with my friend Hank Strange. We did a whole driving video on it. And I went over speed bumps. We went over curbs. We went off road a little bit. And you never felt anything. You felt like you were just driving on the interstate, because the liquid springs totally absorbs that entire ride. So there's not another ride. And then also turning wise, when you're turning real hard, liquid springs absorbs it to where people in the back don't go flying and you don't feel anything. I would say the liquid springs is probably one of my favorite options on this Dynamax Isata 5. I almost forgot something that people absolutely love, which is a TV. So you do have a smart TV outside, and you can listen to music, you can watch TV, you can watch Netflix, hey, you can even watch YouTube videos out here if you'd like. But smart TV out here, I like it. It's a little higher up so everyone can kind of sit around it. There's a big awning that the awning comes out and you can watch TV under the awning with the lights on at night. I will not allow my wife to hang ghetto Christmas lights from this awning. There's lights built into it, and this is too classy of a rig, right? So lots of storage. Something else that they do that's pretty cool is they upgrade your rear bumper and your front bumper to where if you do back into something on accident, which if you're not backing into things with this Dynamax, you're not using it to its fullest potential. So if you do back into something, you just got to fix a piece of metal. You don't have to repaint this beautiful masterpiece here. This does have 360 horsepower, 800 pounds of torque. You have a towing package, which has towing capacity of about 15,000 pounds. There are lights everywhere up top. There's multiple cameras, lights down here. And then even here you have your fuel tank, your 50 amp shore plug, and you do have propane. So you have propane, you have a diesel generator, you have lithium. I mean, everything you can imagine wanting in a Super C. That's why I call them Super Cs. So this is your utility base. This is where all your water is. This is where you would store your hose. There's also a heater in there. So the heater keeps everything in here warm. It also has a thing here to where you can open this and you can run your cord down. You can also control this and the temperature to this from the Firefly inside the coach. So you don't have to come out here and turn heaters on and all that. Everything is controlled from inside the coach and it's insulated. This is where you have your outside shower, which I think is clutch in these things because this is where you would clean your dog, clean your stand-up paddle boards, your surfboards, whatever adventure equipment you're using. You plug it in right here and you clean it. And this has access to the 74-gallon freshwater tank. 74 gallons of fresh water you have access to with this outside shower, which is nice. All of this sounds very daunting and there's a lot here. Something we do at Sunshine State RVs is teach you how to use all of this. We spend as much time with you as you need to go through all of this, teach you the entire system, front to back, top to bottom. We don't leave anything out. Then, just so you feel good about it, we put you up for your first 2 nights at a local campground so you can test everything. After those 2 nights, or in the middle of those 2 nights, if you have any issues or problems, you come right back to the dealership and we get you squared away immediately. If you have any questions, if you don't know how to use something, we show you again how to use it. You know, once you leave and you take this beautiful desert theme RV back to the desert, you call us and we give you tech support anytime you need it. We also do guaranteed service appointment within 5 days. So lots of cool stuff from Sunshine State RVs. So like I talked about overkill, this is a Cummins 8 kilowatt diesel generator. So this is what you find on 40 and 50 foot diesel pushers. This thing can power everything on this coach for as long as you need it to. It barely uses any diesel fuel, but it does share the fuel from your engine. And with 2 air conditioners in there that are on right now, everything is on, and the generator powers everything. You do have lithium power also if you need it. You also have your Victron 3000 watt inverter. You have your BMS, you have 1,000 watts of solar on the roof. And one of the coolest things about this storage here is that it's a pass-through storage compartment. So you can slide tables if you wanted a 6-foot white table, or if you wanted some type of paddleboard or surfboards or fishing poles. This is a great place to have pass-through storage there. As we're walking, there are cameras, there's side view cameras, there's a big monitor on the dash. You do have the running boards that they add. They cut this, so part of the extreme packages, they cut this out here so that way these bigger wheels and tires can fit. The liquid springs, which is awesome, Buckstop tires and wheels, and then they make it to where this thing can really be used well. They upgrade the bumper, they give you these LED lights. There's a place for a winch also. It doesn't come with a winch because there's a lot of different styles and types of winches, and so they give you the place for the winch there. I love how they black out everything on the Ram here. They give you the LED headlights, and you have your front camera along with your back cameras and everything else. So this Dynamax is very capable. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Lots of off-road, overlanding, adventure qualities of it. And when you get inside, you're gonna feel like you're in a Ritz-Carlton. You're gonna feel super comfortable, very luxurious, very, very high-end everything on there. So let's jump inside, and husbands, go grab your wives because they're gonna wanna see the inside of this Dynamax 5. So I can totally imagine myself living in this Dynamax Isata 5 Extreme Edition. The massagers are on right now. I'm reclined. Both air conditioners are on, the lights. I mean, this is the most comfortable that I've been all day today, I think. Besides at 6 a.m. when I was sleeping in my bed. This is very, very nice. I mean, I just love sitting here, hanging out. Yeah, I mean, this thing obviously can come up if you wanted, but I mean, this is a very comfortable place. Dynamax's goal was to make this like a home away from home for you, and I think they knocked it out of the park with that. Dinette there, power dinette, very comfortable. Nice big bed here, which is cool. You have all of everything you need up here, which some people use this just for storage. Other people use it for grandkids whenever they need it in storage. And then some people just fold this up so that way you can easily go back and forth into the cab. This is on a Dodge 5500 chassis. It is the Bighorn chassis, which is upgraded from the Laramie. This does have all the safety features, all the phone chargers, the backup cameras, everything you want on it. I drove this yesterday for about 30 minutes, and man, between the Liquid Springs and the Dodge 5500, you felt like you were just driving a pickup truck. You press that gas and go. I'm telling you, I would be able to put my money where my mouth is. If someone comes to Gainesville, Florida and drives this and they do not like the way it drives, I will buy you lunch, because that's how confident I am that these Liquid Springs and this chassis drives like an absolute dream. Absolute dream. I love it. So you do have a TV here, and this TV does kind of pop down and swivel around to where you can watch it from here. You can watch it from the dinette, or if you had your grandkids up here, they can watch it from right here, which is cool. You do have a sound bar here just for music. You have lots of storage compartments here and here as well. This thing flips up. Nice big farmhouse sink with a home style, residential style thing here. I love how they give you a trash can. So you just throw your trash, do this to help it smell good. You have your tower of power here, 110 plugs and a wireless charger. Lots of big storage compartments. Everywhere you look, there are these big storage compartments everywhere. 3-burner gas stove, convection microwave, even more storage. So this is where like the TV stuff and a lot of the stuff from the roof, some plugs, all of that is there. I don't know if I open this or not, but I love the lights in the storage cabinet are really nice. As we keep walking, you see there's more storage there. Right now the slides are out. When the slides are in, you can still access the fridge. So the slide comes into about right here. So you can totally access the fridge, you can access the bathroom, you can access these storage compartments here with the slide in too. You can't use the bed with the slide in, but everything here, you can sit on there. I mean, my kids, they would fight over this. They wouldn't care so much about the theater chairs there. They would fight over who gets to sit on this, because they love sitting here and drawing or playing or eating or whatever it is. Are there seatbelts in this one? There are seatbelts in here. So my kids would sit here and use the seatbelts, or we would lay this flat and they would sleep here on a bed. But this thing here has 3 storage compartments. One, nice big ones too. I love these types of storage. Isn't that neat how that happens? But I really think they've set this up to be very luxurious, very high quality. And you see the LED lights underneath, you see the beautiful leather, comfortable, the big fridge, the convection microwave. On the outside, you feel like you're gonna walk into like a man cave, because this thing is just so rough and tough looking on the outside. But when you do walk in, you feel like it's a very high-end, luxurious Ritz-Carlton, like I said. You do have a king-size bed here. So this bed folds up when the slide is in. When the slide is out, you have a lot of room in a very comfortable bed. So as you can see, bed here, I mean, we keep all of the blankets and stuff in a bag so we don't use them. But I love the amount of space here. You have lights, you have storage, you have a window. So really like how the bed is set up. And I gotta tell you, it's pretty comfortable. The other thing I like is when you're in bed, if you need to get out in the middle of the night, you can easily get out to access the bathroom. Even from this side of the bed, let me move those out of the way. Even from this side of the bed, you have room to walk around. They do give you some night lights, like some LED lights under here. And these here, This is like a big closet. Isn't that great? Big closet there. Nice big drawers here, all with the cedar wood for the moisture dampening. So this, I mean, everything you need from your house, this thing has. So nice big closet here. And then you have another one on this side here. Nice big closet. You can hang stuff in here. There are lights in here. They're not on right now. But nice big closet there. You have a TV here that does come out and swivel as well. Smart TV. You have ducted AC in here, and then you have floor ducted heaters as well. So pretty cool how they set all that up. Now, we're about to go into something that yesterday I was at the Bass Pro Shop with this, driving it around, and the people were very impressed with the outside, very impressed with the inside. But when they walked in the bathroom, they said, I've never seen a bathroom this big in an RV. So look at how big this bathroom is. This bathroom is so big. It's about 6 feet big. You have room here for storage, toilet. You have a big window, nice big shower. I mean, look at this shower. This is no joke. I mean, hot water, cold water, soap dish, skylight, nice big shower here. And then on the back side of the door, you have a sink, you have a medicine cabinet, you have storage. There is so much in here. Lots of space, lots of room, you know, easily sit on the toilet here. You know, lots of space in here. So you can use it for storage of other things, but people are so impressed with how much room this bathroom has in it. So this is 30-foot RV. In a 30-foot RV to have the theater chairs, the big dinette, the king-size bed, 6-foot bathroom, nice big kitchen galley area, the overhead bunk. I mean, you have a lot on the inside of this. Very high-end, very luxurious looking. I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, let me look at that. Very bright. You do have a Firefly, so there's Fireflies all over the coach. And on the Firefly is the automatic gen start. It controls all the batteries, all the lights, everything is here. There's also an app on your phone that you can connect, that you can access all of this as well. What I love about the automatic gen start is when your lithium batteries, the Expion lit batteries get low, the generator will automatically turn on to power everything in the coach. Then it'll also charge those batteries. Once those batteries, then the generator will shut off. Then the batteries will charge up, you use them. Then once they get low again, the generator will turn on again. And it keeps doing that cycle for like 3 or 4 days. So you can go 3 or 4 days between the lithium and the generator back and forth without using your generator the whole time. With using lithium and generator, you can go 3 or 4 days boondocking with never needing to be at a campground or plug in or drive or do anything. Pretty impressive, huh? I'm telling you, Dynamax has it figured out. This is the coolest RV I've ever seen on the outside, but then on the inside, one of the most luxurious. So I love what Dynamax has done with this extreme package, with their capability, with their look, their paint job, and then how luxurious it is inside. I think if you're looking for something this size, I think this, along with some other great Super Cs, but this should definitely be on the top of your list. So we do have them in Gainesville, Florida. We can deliver them for free anywhere in the country. Unfortunately, we cannot flatbed this. We will have to drive it to you, and we did have to drive it to us. Most of the time we flatbed things everywhere, but this bad boy is just too big. So we can deliver it for free to you anywhere in the country. Give us a call, sunshinestatervs.com. Thank you for watching.